Cambridge O-Level Economics, Variant 1, Paper 1, Multiple Choice. What is a free good? 4 choices are available. A. Free samples of a new product. B. Health services provided by the state. C. Second-hand clothing. D. Sunlight. Correct answer is sunlight. A firm is deciding whether to produce good X or good Y for the next 5 years. The predicted revenue for good X is $20,000 per year and for good Y is $18,000 per year. What is the opportunity cost of producing good X? A. $18,000, B. $20,000, C. $90,000, D. $100,000. Correct answer is C. Diagram shows a production possibility curve PPC for an economy. What is the reason for the economy moving from point M to point N? A decreased unemployment in industries producing good X. B. Improvement in technology used to produce good X. C. Increased productivity of workers producing good X. D. Increased resource allocation to the production of the good X. Correct choice D. What is not held constant when drawing a demand curve for a good or service? A. Consumers' income. B. Taste and preferences. C. The price of the substitutes. D. The price of the good or service. Correct answer is D. The price of the good or service. The diagram shows a shift in the supply curve for New Zealand's airlines from S1 to S2. What is the most likely cause of this shift? A. Decrease in the cost of the New Zealand's airlines. B. A decrease in the number of the people wanting to fly to New Zealand. C. An increase in the price of the train and bus travel in New Zealand. D. An increase in the tax on air travel in New Zealand. Correct answer is A. A decrease in the cost of the New Zealand's airline. 6. What could cause the price of tea to increase? A. Decrease in the demand for tea. B. Decrease in the price of a substitute good. C. Increase in the price of a substitute good. D. Increase in the supply of tea. Correct answer is C. Increase in the price of the substitute good. 7. A firm changes the price of its products and its revenue increases. Which combination of price change and price elasticity of demand would have caused this? Price elasticity of demand. A. Falls between 0 and 1. B. Falls equal to 1. C. Rises between 0 and 1. D. Rises greater than 1. Correct answer is C. Price rises and price elasticity of demand between 0 and 1. What could not occur in a market economic system? A. A monopolist supplying specialist goods to the market. B. Excessive pollution created by the power station. C. Government setting minimum wages to relieve poverty. D. Private ownership of firms making defense equipment. Correct answer is C. Government setting minimum wages to relieve poverty. What is the correct definition of a demerit good? A. A good which generates external benefits. B. A good with higher private cost than social cost. C. A good which is more harmful to consumers than they realize. D. A good which provides no cost to third parties. Correct answer is C. A good which is more harmful to consumers than they realize. 10th, within the same firm, one employee is paid a higher wage than another employee. Which reason for the difference in their wage could be considered discrimination? A. They are of different ages. B. They have different level of education. C. They have different levels of productivity. D. They have different levels of work experience. Correct answer is A. They are of different ages. The diagram shows the demand and supply curve of labor for a firm. The initial wage rate is given by W naught and the equilibrium quantity of labor employed is L naught. A trade union then represent all of the workers negotiates a rise in wages rate to W1. What is the amount of unemployment that results from this wage rise? OL1, L0, L2, L1, L0, D, L1, L2. Correct answer is L1, L2. A farmer introduces machinery to help workers at harvest time. The farmers also reduce the number of workers by 50%. As a result, the total harvest increased by 25%. What has happened? Labor productivity has decreased and the production has decreased. Labor productivity has decreased and the production has increased. Labor productivity has increased and the production has decreased. Labor productivity has increased and the production has increased. D. Correct answer. Labor productivity has increased and the production has increased. A firm has fixed cost of $20 and the following total variable cost. Output 10, 20, 30, 40. Total variable cost 40, 60, 80, 100. What happens to the average total cost over this output? A. It falls continuously. B. It falls then rises. C. It rises continuously. D. It rises then falls. Correct answer is A. It falls continuously. The table shows the cost and output of a firm. Total cost $10,000. Total variable cost $8,000. Quantity 10. What is the average fixed cost of the firm? A. $200. B. $800. C. $1,000. D. $2,000. Correct answer is A. $200. 15. A clothing manufacturer expands by taking over a clothing retailer. Which type of a merger is this? A. Backward vertical. B. Conglomerate. C. Forward vertical. D. Horizontal. Correct answer is forward vertical. What is likely to happen if a previously competitive market becomes a monopoly? Barriers to the entry, economies of scale, the size of the firm. A. Decrease, decrease, increase. B. Decrease, increase, decrease. C. Increase, decrease, decrease. D. Increase, increase, increase. Correct answer is D. Increase, increase, increase. Which macroeconomic aim, if achieved, is most likely to increase a government budget surplus? A. Full employment. B. Income redistribution. C. Low inflation. D. Balance of payment stability. Correct answer is A. Full employment. The table shows the income tax rate paid by the workers at different levels of income in selected years for a developed economy. Income band, tax rate year 1, tax rate year 2. What is most likely to have been the economic objective of the government in changing the rates between year 1 and year 2? A. To reduce a current account deficit. B. To reduce income inequality. C. To reduce inflation. D. To reduce structural unemployment. Answer is correct. B. To reduce income inequality. A government attempts to raise economic growth with a policy of reduced interest rates. Which other government objective is most likely to be helped in the short run? A lower unemployment. B. Price stability. C. Reduce income inequality. D. Reduce trade deficit. Correct answer is A. Lower unemployment. What is the definition of a supply side policy? A. Any policy designed to decrease inflation. B. Any policy designed to decrease unemployment. C. Any policy designed to increase imports. D. Any policy designed to increase productivity. Correct answer is D. Any policy designed to increase productivity. 21. Subsistence farming is the practice of growing crops and raising livestock sufficient only for one's own use without any surplus to trade. Why is it difficult for a government to measure economic growth in an economy based on the subsistence farming? A. Farmers' families consume most of their own produce. B. Farmers have low rates of saving. C. The size of the harvest is dependent on the weather. D. The surplus produce is sold to the government. Correct answer is A. The farmers' families consume most of their own produce. What is necessary for a worker to be classified as unemployed? The worker does not have a paid job. The worker does not have a paid job. The worker is prepared to work. The worker will accept the current wage rate. A. Yes, no, no. B. Yes, no, yes. C. Yes, yes, no. D. Yes, yes, yes. Correct answer is D. Yes, yes, yes. D. 23. What is the most likely to increase when the rate of inflation gradually changes from 0% to 8% in 1 year? A. The cost of updating existing price lists. B. The level of business confidence. C. The real income of fixed income earners. D. The real value of consumer debt. Correct answer is A. The cost of updating existing price list. 24. The introduction of a minimum hourly wage in an industry aims to reduce poverty among the low-paid workers. What is an advantage to workers of an effective national minimum wage? A. All workers get paid according to their level of productivity. B. Firms may look to increase capital equipment rather than labor. C. Level of employment become more dependent on wage differences. D. Redistribution of a firm's income rewards labor rather than owners. Correct answer is D. Redistribution of a firm's income rewards labor rather than owners. The chart shows the population pyramid of a country. Female, age groups, male. Population in millions. What is most likely to cause the population pyramid to be shaped in this way? Birth rate, death rate. A. Low, low. B. Low, high. C. High, low. D. High, high. Correct answer is D. High, high. 26. The table shows the information on 4 countries. Which country is likely to be the most developed? Population in million, gross domestic product in billion dollars, life expectancy years. A. 100, 851. B. 200, 6062. C. 300, 648. D. 1000, 1663. Correct answer is B. 200, 6062. 27. What is an advantage to a firm's specialization at a national level? A. Dependency on supplies from other countries. B. Greater competition from overseas firms. C. Greater depletion of the country's natural resources. D. Lower average costs due to economies of scale. Correct answer is D. Lower average cost due to economies of scale. 28. What is an intended outcome of protecting infant industries from free trade? A. To decrease the competitiveness of domestic firms. B. To decrease the demand for exported goods. C. To increase employment in domestic firms. D. To increase the supply of imported goods. Correct answer is C. To increase employment in domestic firms. In the diagram, curves D1 and S1 relate to the demand and supply of the US dollar against the Chinese yuan. What is the most likely to cause the demand curve for US dollars to shift from D1 to D2? A. A fall in the Chinese interest rates. B. A fall in the US interest rate. C. A faster growth rate in the US economy. D. A reduction in the US government budget deficit. Correct answer is B. A fall in the US interest rates. Last one. Brazil had a balance of payments current account deficit of US dollar 23.5 billion. Which policy is most likely to reduce the current account deficit in Brazil? A. Depreciate Brazil's currency. B. Reduce rates of income tax in Brazil. C. Reduce subsidies to Brazil's exporting firms. D. Reduce tariffs on Brazil's imports. Correct answer is A. Depreciate Brazil's currency.